Morning all, it's Yolanda. Hope you had a lovely Easter. We didn't manage to do yesterday's mental health day, and today is top tips, so I'm going to combine the two. Many of you are going to be feeling the strain, I think, at this stage. I think we're likely to be at the halfway mark. We're starting to feel the effects of this lockdown, not just from a perspective of that your daily routine is out of whack, but I think we're all being exposed to either a friend or a friend of a friend who has been affected by COVID-19, whether that's they've contracted it, they've been hospitalized, maybe they've been in intensive care, or maybe they've lost their life, and that seems to be a reality right now, and that's a lot to take in. No, you can't prepare yourself for something like this, and you have to kind of find the coping mechanisms on the hoof if something like this is new to you. So this is just really a message to remind you to stop and take a minute. I want to share a story. I am susceptible to bipolar disorder, and how it has manifested is many years of depression, but then I had a manic episode which was quite scary for the people around me. So I have very quickly had to learn to, I did not want to be put on any form of drugs, or have any form of intervention, so it was really important to me at that stage to manage the condition. So I had to find coping mechanisms to do that, and there's three things I can say that have been saving graces for me. Firstly, exercise, like keeping the body moving, is a huge thing. Eating what I eat has a huge impact on my mental well-being. The other big thing is being able to pull yourself out of that loop. And if any of you have been plagued by worry, that kind of shit that keeps you up at night, it's like it's a loop almost that happens in your head. It's the same thought, same sentence, same worry over and over and over and over and over again, and there's almost a point where you just want to go, I get it, I heard it the 6 millionth time that you said it to me. You're saying the same thing over and over and over again. It doesn't help you carry on saying the same thing. It's not making me worry less. It's not bringing a solution to the table. It's just not helpful at all. So, but when you're stuck there, it's really hard to get out of it. So there is a little bit, as you guys are all sciencey, so I share what I learned along the way, that there is a bit of science to getting yourself out of that loop, and it's by way of tricking the thought process in your brain. I mean, I don't know if you've ever kind of just spent a little bit of time, but you realize that there are 3 states to be in: future, present, or past. And our thoughts either project us into the future, where we're constantly worrying about a scenario that hasn't taken place, and there's a validation to that, obviously. And then there's the other one where you replay a past memory, and obviously there's a validation to that as well. So it's a great way to reflect. But if you're stuck there, you're not present, and where you are at ease is I'm going to get too kind of wishy-washy about it, but it's good to not spend all of your time in those 2 states. You need to kind of at least spend some time, ideally the majority of your time, in that present state. And the way that you do this is you trick your brain by utilizing your senses. So if you have 3 or more senses engaged in one moment, then there is no space for your brain to be in past or present state. And this is why meditation is such a popular tool. But remember, for me, meditation is exercising, because there is no space in my brain to be thinking about past or future. So gardening is a popular one for people, running, all sorts. So it's about the mechanics of it, and the science of it is about engaging 3 or more senses. So when you're really looking at something while listening to it at the same time, and so even a great example would be you just go sit outside now that it's nice and sunny, you sit on a chair and you feel the sunshine. You like literally go into what does that feel like. Be a scientist about it, really observe what that feels like while listening. So so focus on the one sense first, get that, feel that, and then you add an extra bit. So now you're adding a variable. So take it really, kind of approach it as you would as a scientist as well. So now you start using your hearing observation while feeling your skin. And if your eyes are closed, you can either open them or keep them closed. But really kind of what do the eyes see while you're hearing and feeling at the same time. And once you do that, then you're there. And as long as however long you can maintain that, and you will see that worry dissipates in that space. And that's quite a fun space to be in anyway, to be honest. So I won't ramble too long because I've been on for 6 minutes, but that was just really a top tip to say, take care of yourself, so that in the least you can take care of those that are going to need you during this time. But the first and foremost is to take care of yourself, and honestly, don't let your uni work stress you out. Just take that, even if it's an hour, a day, or even a week, just take that time to get back to yourself so that you can face the world again. Take care, guys.